A warm welcome to everyone. Myself, Tanya Yash from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Artificial Intelligence. I am from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. So today's subject is about computer-aided engineering drawing, also known as CAD. So today's topic is different quadrant system in engineering drawing. First of all, the introduction. Introduction to quadrant system in engineering drawing. The quadrant system is a coordinate system used in engineering drawing, accurately locate on a plane. So quadrant system is used to locate a points on the engineering drawing. It divides the plane into 4 quadrants, each with its own set of positive and negative values. The quadrant system is typically used in conjunction with the scale to accurately measure and position objects in engineering drawing. So it is mainly used to accurate the measure and position the objects. Understanding quadrant system and Cartesian coordinates. The quadrant system is based on Cartesian coordinate system, which uses 2 perpendicular lines, x and y axis, to define points position. So the x-axis represents the horizontal distance, while the y-axis represents the vertical distance. So in quadratic system, the first quadrant is in the upper right, as you can see. The second is in the upper left, and the third is in the lower left, and fourth is in the lower right. So the point where x and y-axis intersect is called as origin, and it is also denoted as 0, 0. So the origin is always 0, right? So we'll talk about positive and negative values in quadrant system. So in first quadrant, also known as quadrant 1, is located in the upper right hand corner of the plane. So in this quadrant, both x and y coordinates are positive. So in this quadrant, x and y are both positive. So here I took an example of 3, 2, 3 and 5, 6. So if we put 2, 3 and 5, 6 in that first quadrant, the values will be positive. So the next quadrant is located, it is located in the upper left hand corner of the plane here. So in this, x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. So as usual, I took 2, 3 and 5, 6 as an example. So 2 is present in the x coordinate and 3 is present in the y coordinate. Or as we take 5 and 6, 5 is present in the x coordinate and 6 is present in the y coordinate. So as we all know, x coordinate is negative, so minus 2 is negative, and y coordinate is positive, so 3 is positive. Okay. Next quadrant, it is located in the lower left corner of the plane. So in this quadrant, both xy are negative. So if we put a number into this like 2, 3, both comes as a negative value. So in fourth quadrant, it is located in the lower right hand corner of the plane. So in this quadrant, x is positive while y is negative. So as we know in second quadrant, x was negative and y was positive. But in fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. The numbers we put in it 2, 3 will be outcomed as 2, minus 3. So practical applications of quadrant system. So what are the applications of quadrant system? The quadrant system is used in engineering drawing to accurately locate and position objects such as components, structures, or electrical circuits. So with the help of quadrant system, so we can position the objects like components, structures, and electrical circuits. So it helps engineers and designers communicate precise information about the placement and orientation of objects. So it helps in engineers for designing and communicating with others. The quadrant system is particularly used in areas such as architectural plans, circuit diagrams, and mechanical drawings. So it is mainly worked or useful in the field of architecture and mechanical field. So what are the advantages of quadrant system? The quadrant system provides a standardized method for representing coordinates, making it easier for different individuals to understand and interpret engineering drawings. As we all know, this quadrant system provides a standard method. So it provides a standard method for representing coordinates, making it easier for different individuals, right? It may help an individual in the different way. So it allows for precise measurements and calculations, ensuring accuracy in design and construction process. So it helps in the measurement and calculations. So ensuring that accuracy of the design construction process is correct or wrong. Next one, the quadrant system can be easily translated into computer-aided design, as I said, CAD software, facilitating digital drafting and modeling. So in CAD, quadrant system plays a main role. So it plays a main role where diagrams can be drawn in it, like rectangles, triangles, by taking these measurements itself. So there are some limitations in quadrant system. The first one is quadrant system is limited to two-dimensional represents and may not be suitable for complex three-dimensional objects. So as you all know, it is only limited to two-dimensional and it not be able to suitable for 3D. I mean it called as three-dimensional objects. It requires a clear understanding of Cartesian coordinate system, which may pose challenges for individuals without a background in mathematics or engineering. So if a person is not having a background in mathematics or engineering, could not be able to understand or create a new things in this quadrant system. It is mainly impossible that they can't do a work in Cartesian coordinate system. Next one, the quadrant system relies on accurate measurements and careful attention to detail to avoid errors in positioning and orientation. As you guys all know, so these measurements should be taken carefully and it should be detailedly mentioned in that copy or the thing which we have doing. So if we get a small error also, we would be not able to complete the given work. So the conclusion of this whole topic is the quadrant system is a fundamental tool in engineering drawing, providing a systematic approach to locating and positioning objects on a two-dimensional plane. So it is a fundamental tool for an engineering drawing where it provides a locating and positioning objects on two-dimensional plane. By dividing the plane into four quadrants, it enables precise communication and accurate representation of coordinates. So as I explained you previously, in the four quadrants too, we should get a normal or accurate representation of coordinates where the numbers is light, right? So the last one is, despite its limitations, the quadrant system remains a widely used and valuable technique in various fields of engineering. So I have said you where are the important fields where this engineering drawing is used. Despite of its small limitations, it is very useful and widely used in all over the world. So it is very, very important to us. Make sure that should not make any errors while doing this problems or solving this kind of things. So thank you one and all for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.